Halo, halo, dzień dobry, witam Was po przerwie na moim kanale Elsa Gra i gramy sobie w Black Mirror. Jeśli pamiętacie, ostatnim razem zostawiłam Samuela, dokładnie w tym miejscu przy wejściu do wieży. A wieża to było to miejsce, z którego wypadł ten wujek Samuela. To był jego wujek, to był jego wujek. Ten starszy pan, od którego się cała tutaj historia pierwszej części zaczęła. Przepraszam, wybaczcie mi, troszkę mi się ziewa dzisiaj. Nie dlatego, że jest nudno, ale dlatego, że nie wiem, chyba ciśnienie jest niskie, po prostu tak to jest. Okej, więc nie przedłużając. Chodzimy do wieży. Może jakiś filmik, coś tego?
The door is locked. I have no idea where the key could be. I should ask Victoria.
Ale Wiktoria nie chciała, żeby tam ktokolwiek wchodził. Ten klucz? Nie, dupa. Nie pasuje. No nie, ja tu się tak napaliłam. No to wejście. Które było zabite dachami, jeśli pamiętacie. A tu dupa. Zamknięte. Dobra, no to co? Pójdziemy zapytać Wiktorię, ale moim zdaniem to ona nam powie, weź tam nie wchodź, bo w ogóle się tam tragedia stała i nie chcemy tam nikogo widzieć w ogóle. Więc tak, coś mi się wydaje. Do pokoju. Tak, to chyba było tu. I Wiktoria była tu.
Victoria is in the common room.
Okej, to jest pokój Wiktorii. O, hejka.
I lit the fire in your room as you wished, sir. Thank you, Bates. It was quite cold in there. I will return to my duties now. If you need something, I will be downstairs in the hall. All right.
Okej. Włożo. A czy ja mogę wejść do swojego pokoju? Mogę chyba, nie? No. Mogę. Kamieniak się pali. Całkiem zacnie.
The fireplace is lit. It's warm in here now.
No tylko ty nie za bardzo lubisz ogień, z tego co ja tutaj zdążyłam zakumać wcześniej. Dobra, wyłażę stąd i pójdę na dół. Do tej tam świetlicy, czy gdzie tam było. Wracamy Roberta do pokoju, do schodów. Okej. Do holu. Do jadalni, do biblioteki. Do jadalni. Kurde, gdzie ona teraz była? Do salonu, tak? Tu chyba, tak? Chyba. No dawaj Samuel szybciej.
I know I should leave Victoria alone, but I must ask her about the key to William's study in the tower.
No dobrze. Ciekawe, czy nam powie.
Victoria, I know you want to be alone, but I must ask you about something that only you can answer.
Maybe it will help to get some fresh thoughts. Memories can become so tiring. During the last few years, I have had plenty of time with my thoughts. What is it that you want to talk about, Samuel?
Victoria, I need the key to William's study. I know that you insist that no one go in there, but
No one is allowed to set foot in there. Why are you talking about that place to me, Samuel? Why are you making me think of it?
I just wanted...
Go away. I need to be alone now.
Of course.
Nie poszło zbyt dobrze. Jeszcze raz.
I should leave Victoria alone. Now I'll apologize later.
Co tam, Bates? Co tam, Bates?
Do you need anything, sir? I would like to ask you about something. Certainly, sir. Bates, I said something inappropriate to Victoria. Do you think she will accept my apology? Certainly, sir. Madam has a good heart. But if I may advise you, sir, offer your apology as soon as possible. I think I will go now. I'll return to my work.
Dobra, to idę przeprosić Wiktorię, nie wiem za co, ale dobra. Bo moim zdaniem to nic aż tak złego to aż tak nie powiedział, no ale dobra. Skoro tak ma być, to tak zróbmy. No dawaj. Idź i przeproś.
May I
Ciotkę.
speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
I'd like to apologize for what I said before.
I may have been hasty in my response as well. I had that key destroyed so that no one can ever enter the tower again. Maybe William had another key, I do not know.
Where are his personal belongings now?
I do not know. Ask Herman. I do not want to talk about it.
Okay.
I hoped I would not have to return to this place ever again. And even now, I'm not sure if I should have.
I did not dare hope you would come. The letters to you were all returned, and no one from the family had seen you in years. As time passed, we assumed you were dead.
I didn't open a single one of them. I wanted to forget it all. Only that morning letter. I had to open that one. Maybe I should have left it unread, like the other ones.
Your words are cold, Samuel.
If it hadn't been for William's death, I would have never returned. I returned because of William only. I don't expect you to understand it. Bates isn't looking well. He's old and very tired. He should take a rest.
I would suggest that to him myself, but I know he does not want to be alone right now. He and William were friends long before I knew him. He has worked here all his life, just like his father before him. He feels comfortable to be with us, I am sure.
That person who was with us at the funeral, who is he?
Dr. Herman, our family physician. But it would be more accurate to say our family friend.
I had never heard of him.
Well, how could you? He moved here long after you had gone away. He's a good man. He was a friend to William and has helped us a good deal. Until William began avoiding people, they were often together. Why are you interested in Heinz?
I don't know him, so I wanted to know who he is. Do you need anything, Victoria?
No, thank you, Samuel. I am all right. Maybe just... No, you needn't worry. I'll ask Bates.
Okay, what do you want?
That new gardener, Henry. I've heard he drinks.
He is not new here. He has been working for us for over a year now. What you have heard is true, and it does not happen very often. Except for that particular habit, he is polite and hard-working.
I'm surprised you're saying this. Does his drinking not bother you?
Well, I do, but I would have trouble finding anyone else for the job.
Replacing him with a new gardener couldn't possibly be a problem, could it?
Maybe not a few years ago, but now... You haven't been here in a long time. A lot has changed, Samuel. No one wants to work for us, not after what happened. People are superstitious. They see dark forces in everything. I'm glad that he has stayed, even if my garden looks so miserable. But why are you asking about Henry? Is it that you know something about him that I should know too?
No, not really. Morris said Henry acts strangely from time to time.
Morris? That hardly surprises me. He is strange himself. If I had someone to take over his job, he wouldn't be here now. That reminds me. I ordered him to board up the old well, so there is no possibility of an accident there. Samuel, would you please see to it that he does it today?
Of course.
Okay.
I spoke with Robert about the old wing. He said its walls were the only remnants of the original castle.
That is true. It is all that survived the burn.
I do not recall anyone that had conquered the castle in the past.
No one conquered it, at least not in the true sense of the word. The castle was half destroyed in a conflict between the first Gordons. Marcus knew he could not rise against his brother's people directly. Therefore, he decided to take him by surprise in a secret chapel deep under the castle. Mordred realized this too late, and the consequences were terrible. But those are merely old legends, just old stories.
That secret chapel you have spoken of, it must be somewhere beneath us.
Nobody has ever found a trace of the entrance, let alone the whole chapel, Samuel. It's merely an old legend from the Chronicle.
Zobaczymy.
What happened to Marcus after Mordred died?
He became the lord of the manor and died a long time later, a tired old man. As a tribute to his leadership, they buried him in a secret crypt. Today no one knows where his body rests.
Do any further records of his life still exist?
None that I know of.
Victoria, why was William hiding away in his study? No one saw him go outside, and he would not let anyone in. Why all the secrecy?
I don't know, Samuel. About half a year ago, he closed himself in that damn tower and spent whole days and nights there. He never told me what he was doing. When I asked, he merely stated that he was looking for the truth and that he would not stop until he found it. It entirely absorbed him, and you know how it ended. I hope that he has found his truth.
No dobra, dzięki. Idę do Hańca. Nie ma go tu? Jest.
Doctor, can I have a word with you?
Yes, all right.
Dr. Herman, Victoria told me you had William's personal belongings.
Yes, that is true.
I would like to see them.
Sure, I can show them to you when you come to the morgue tomorrow. I just do not have any idea what you are expecting.
Well, I must see them today. Can you help me?
Today? Well, all right. Maybe we could do it like this. I will send someone to the main gate with a parcel for you. Will that do?
Perfectly. What time will this person come?
I will send him as soon as I get back to the autopsy room. Let us say 7 o'clock.
I'll be waiting in front of the main gate at exactly 7 o'clock. It's very important. I hope the person is reliable.
Do not fear. He will be well paid. Settled?
Thank you, Doctor. At 7, I have to be in front of the gate.
Okej, a może jeszcze coś pogadasz ze mną?
Promised that his delivery boy would bring William's parcel to the main gate at exactly 7 o'clock. I have to be there on time.
Okej. O, a cóż to? Jakieś dark forces.
It looks like a symbol of some sort, or a sign. I should put this down somehow.
Mam jakieś coś. Do rysowania? Nie wiem. Z nim miałam pogadać. Żeby tą studnię zabił dachami czy jakoś.
Yes, sir.
Morris, what are you going to do when you're finished with the wood?
I don't know yet, but there's always enough work around here. Have you got anything special for me?
Victoria would like the old well boarded up.
I know about that, sir. I'll get to it shortly.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
I don't need to take anything.
Skąd ja wezmę kawałek kartki papieru? Nie wiem, może do swojego pokoju pójdę, coś tam znajdę.
The night silhouette of our castle. It's full of clean water. There's still enough water in the basin.
Okej. Tu nikt chyba nie mieszka. Dobra, nie wiem, do Roberta może?
I need to speak with you, Robert.
Sure.
I spoke with Bates. Why don't you allow him into your study?
Did he tell you this? You see, I just don't want anyone to disturb me all the time. I have enough of my own problems and can do without his servility.
What's the matter?
Nothing special, I guess. I just happen to have a bit more work than usual these days.
Henry.
Morris and Henry don't seem to like each other.
They've got some battles going on, but unless they bump into each other too often, they cause no harm. I don't really care about their silly problems.
Morris says that Henry drinks quite a bit. I don't like that very much, to tell you the truth.
Neither do I. But there was no one else to take the job. So we have basically put up with that habit of his. He has not done anything wrong yet, anyway.
Not yet, right? I will go now.
All right. Feel free to come back if you need anything, Samuel.
Się za dużo nie dowiedziałam.
Victoria is in the common room.
Nie wiem, może do jadalni trzeba iść? Są jakieś misy z owocami, inne klimaty. Potrzebuję coś typu ołówek i pióro, albo coś takiego.
I used to sit on this chair at family dinners.
Albo aparat może? Kurde, no cokolwiek. Żeby ten symbol złapać. I...
Pork, I'd say. Smells lovely.
Chyba nic. A chociaż może kubek.
A dirty coffee mug. There's a big B on its side. It probably belongs to Bates.
Okej.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
A w piwnicy?
I haven't any reason to go into the cellar. I put the key back where I found it. This is the key to the attic. I'll take it.
Może w bibliotece? Znajdziemy coś, co nam się przyda, co? Jak myślicie? Samo do biblioteki. Dobra, tu jest Herman. Regał.
Lots of books for long evenings. I haven't got time to read them now. Old books and scrolls. They probably fell off the pile on the chair.
Tutaj brakuje planet. Mapa. Jakieś pióro albo coś. Kronika. To jest ta kronika, którą już widzieliśmy wcześniej. Dobra.
The crackling of the wood is quietly echoing throughout the hall.
lucky arrow. 9 victories in 1 season. I can't remember the name. Probably one of the older stallions. Yes, 1890.
Nice. Lucky arrow. Konik.
An old issue of a magazine on nature. Nature Will.
Okej.
There is nothing interesting in the magazine.
No, czy my tu mamy jakikolwiek ołówek albo aparat?
In the past, we used to have our own stable of full-blooded stallions. Some of them won many races. All that fame is long lost now. Lucky Arrow, 1890.
Obraz.
One of my distant ancestors, Durgam Gordon. This canvas is at least 300 years old. Strange that time has not faded it.
No, prawda.
I have nothing to look for in these drawers. It most likely contains Victoria's personal things.
Mówisz?
Victoria, may I talk to you?
Tak, tylko wypiję herbatę. Sekundkę.
Please, excuse me, Samuel. If you need anything, please ask Bates.
Of course. I'll ask again another time.
Ale co ty masz tutaj do pytania? Potrzebne ci jest coś, co uwieczni ten dziwny symbol. Ale może najpierw lepiej byłoby pójść po tą paczkę. Ojej, nie tu. Z rzeczami osobistymi. Jak myślicie? Wydaje mi się, że tak będzie dobrze. Schodów. I dobra, tu. Na schody. Na głównej bramy. Henry.
I don't know what we could talk about.
Dobra, gdzie paczka?
There is nothing in it.
Jeszcze za wcześnie pewnie na paczkę. Szklarnia. Tu nas chyba jeszcze nie było, nie?
It looks like blood. Is this possible?
Prawda.
The wood is ready to go into the grinder. They're full of leaves. Henry has plenty of work taking care of the garden.
Dobra, pójść do szklarni.
The door is locked. This is where the groundwood ends.
No, może o tym byśmy pogadali.
Henry?
Yes?
Henry, there's blood in the grinder in front of the greenhouse. Where did it come from?
But that's impossible, sir. I only put branches in it. Are you quite sure?
Perhaps you're right. I probably imagined it. I should probably take a rest. Who knows what I've seen? Henry, I went to the greenhouse and found it locked. Why?
I lock it during the day as well, just to be safe.
To be safe.
I don't want anyone wandering about the place and snooping in my stuff.
Do we have strangers walking around here then?
No, sir, that's not the problem. But I've seen Morris around there a couple times, and he's got no business there. The greenhouse and the garden are both my responsibilities. I usually lock it so that I can be sure nothing gets lost. But if you want to have a look inside, sir, I'll open it.
No, I only wanted to know why it was locked. What could Morris be looking for in the greenhouse? I will leave you to your work. No letter.
Czy ja tu mogę... mogę pójść troszkę dalej.
I don't want to leave now. I must find out more.
Dobra, to w czasie jak on tutaj będzie sobie czekał na to, aż co więcej znajdziemy, czekamy ogólnie na tego chłopaka na posyłki, który miał się tu stawić około 7, ale najwidoczniej jeszcze czegoś nie zrobiliśmy. Myślę, że musimy jakoś ściągnąć ten symbol ze ściany, tylko za bardzo jeszcze nie wiem jak, więc muszę trochę pomyśleć nad tym. I chyba tak zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek, ponieważ już troszkę czasu minęło i nie chcę Was zanudzać, dlatego nie będę robić tych odcinków jakichś takich super długich. Jeśli Wam się podobało, zostawcie łapkę w górę, zostawcie komentarz, napiszcie mi, co byście może chcieli zobaczyć jako następną grę. A póki co, no, będę kontynuować Black Mirror, bo osobiście lubię tą grę, jest taka tajemnicza, trochę taka creepy, trochę nie wiadomo do końca, co się dzieje. Mamy jakiś taki dziwny dom, który jest bardzo stary i ma nieciekawą przeszłość, ale jak bardzo nieciekawą, to będziecie się dowiadywać w kolejnych odcinkach. Także dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie i trzymajcie się cieplutko.